Hi guys, I'm back again today with another video. I know it's been a while. We're going to check out the Antwerp Port House. We did see this before. Um, let's see, the most complex building. Yeah, I think we've reacted to this building before. Um, but well, this is probably different. So before we start, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell button, and let's get it.
Over the years,
Oh,
humans have experienced modern urban construction developed with the
wasn't
advent of
expecting this
science and
voice.
modern
It's like
technological
soothing.
advancement. One project of such magnitude is the port of Antwerp, Bruges. This renovated masterpiece's impact on the economic landscape of Europe is quite pivotal, which explains just how much this project is significant to Antwerp and Europe at large. The 20th century 129,000 square foot seaport is located in the most populous city in Belgium, Flanders, Antwerp. Its placement in the center of northwest Europe allows the port to connect to other powerful European ports. More fascinatingly, to other ports located far from Europe with a reach of over 800 destinations. About 3.7% of Belgium's population has a job thanks to the port, making it a vital contributor to the Belgian and European economies. The Port Antwerp Bruges is a publicly owned port under the management of the Antwerp Bruges Port Authority. Plans for the port came forth between the city of Antwerp and Bruges to finalize the unification process and strengthen their economic prowess within the global supply chain. This state-of-the-art headquarters does not come cheap though. It costs a jaw-dropping estimated fee of $55.6 million, including a $2.3 million government subsidy. The funding for the project was made available by the Port Authority Board of Directors in 2010 with over $1.6 million endorsed by the Board of Directors 2010 for the project. Antwerp's docks are linked to the hinterland rail by rail, road, river and canal waterways. The 9-story Havenhuis headquarters is a gorgeous neo-futuristic building designed by Iraqi-British architect Zaha Hadid, blending the former old fire station port and a new stunning cloud-like construction to sit above the old port, eulogizing the dynamism, ambitious and innovative characteristics of the city of Antwerp. With an emphasis on incorporating the old with the new, Zaha Hadid's modeling of the new port allows it to recover most of the old relics. The once creaky fire station now features a stunning
Did you even get
panoramic
to see
view
the
of a
building come
diamond-like
to life?
structure. The port is divided into two zones, the left bank and the right bank. The left bank features the Verbrugge dock, the Kallerlock, the Vreesen dock and the Dugrag dock.
Okay, if I remember correctly, what I was saying, because some people say I have to pause to talk because you can't hear. So what I was saying is she didn't even get to see the building like being done because she sadly passed before it was finished. Okay, let's go back.
Into two zones, the left bank and the right bank. The left bank features the Verbrugge dock, the Kallerlock, the Vreesen dock and the Dugrag dock. At the same time, the other has 8, including Brendecht lock, the Bonaparte lock, the America dock, the Albert dock, the Delwade lock, the Europa terminal, the North Sea terminal and the MSC home terminal. The 12-kilometer of docks in Antwerp is Europe's second largest seaport after that of Rotterdam Seaport. It is responsible for 26% of all Europe's trade. With 26 terminals, a max water depth of 13.5 meters in the Europa terminal, 160 kilometers of quayside available for loading and unloading activities, 3 floating cranes with one having the capacity of 800 tons and the other 2 with a capacity of 45 tons, making it efficient to handle over 290 million tons of cargo annually. One of the main features of Port Antwerp Bruges is its extensive container terminal, capable of handling millions of containers each year. The port is also home to several petrochemical and chemical companies, making it an important hub for the transport and storage of these products. The Port of Antwerp features amenities like the courtyard, which functions as a reception and an exhibition centre, landscape offices and meeting rooms visible in the central atrium for over 500 staff that previously worked in scattered buildings across the city. In faceted exterior, an accessible narrow, vaulted corridor which leads to the auditorium. A company restaurant with a panoramic view of multifaceted glass tops makes the building stylistically distinct from the old port. The sizzling construction is a V-shaped black painted steel column pushed through a glazed steel lattice roof, which keeps the structure super rigid. It uses a mixture of triangular facets, some being transparent and some non-transparent. This allows the building to also enjoy enough sunlight for better working conditions. The interchangeability of the transparent and opaque entrance shows the depth of the new extension. The feature of the three-dimensional flat facets diamond encrusted building is a complete appraisal of Antwerp, known as the diamond capital of the world. Aside from its breathtaking design, the Port Antwerp Bruges plays a key role in the green hydrogen business. As a foundation member of H2 Global, an organization focused on placing Europe as the world's leading producer of green hydrogen energy. This role makes Europe's largest export promote less reliance on fossil fuels to aid the energy transition in the future toward a low-carbon economy. When it comes to regulating the heat level around the building, a borehole energy system runs water to the depth of 80 meters below grade in over 100 locations. The waterless lavatory, fitting and the motion detector are used to minimize water usage and build automation. Still, the perfect one is the calibrated mix of the opaque and transparent featured entrance ensures sufficient sunlight and uses solar to control the load to guarantee the best working conditions for workers. The Port of Antwerp's Borgers project is an excellent example of innovation and sustainability in action. It demonstrates how technology can solve real-world problems while reducing the environmental impact of port operations. As one of Europe's largest ports, the Port of Antwerp is leading the way in sustainable port development, and we can expect more exciting projects from them in the future.
Mm. Wow, okay. I preferred the first video honestly because it was longer. It gave us more like depth, but I do admire this video as well. Um, it gave us more of the engineering part of the structure, which is very, very interesting, but obviously not necessarily something I can comprehend or digest as much, right? Because of the language, the terminologies, but it's beautiful. It's really, really a beautiful building, no doubt about it. And it's a very smart way to like make space where there's no space, right? Make space where there's no space. That is something that we have to learn as a society because of overpopulation. And we're cramped, so this type of engineering will go a long way in places like here. It could be a problem for our type of population because nobody can afford it, so that's the problem, or where the problem lies. So I don't know if it's something we as a nation will ever be able to solve, or are we just gonna reproduce and, and people will not have places to stay. I have no idea. But anyways, beautiful peeps, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. Yes, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday I will be posting, so don't you worry. But anyways, I'll see you then. Bye.